what's up, y'all? Welcome to the Wild Show. The Washington's on the Washington Redskins. We are here. We ain't toasting nothing, but we still happy.
Yes, sir.
We always gonna be happy. We ain't dancing. See, first of all,
not yet.
That's right, not yet. First of all, got everybody back today. Jeff was up in Dallas at the game. He was right there. He saw what happened. Then Dara had some family matters, which is more important than
family first, fellas. Family first.
Remember that.
More important than boy lovers.
Yeah. So you know, we had Tough Shorty and we had my man Scott Dickens, which you know you will see them today in their segments and a little bit of stuff here. But anyway, man, you know we're gonna be taking a break. We take a big break because you know it's our bye week, and unfortunately, you know they don't deserve a bye week. They've been bye weeking every week. That's what they've been doing. So, but anyway, we're gonna get this thing kicked off and go ahead and start off the way we like to start it off.
Yes. Breast cancer awareness and domestic violence awareness. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to tell you guys this. Please get your mammograms, and fellas, go get felt up on. It's very important. You know, before the show, we were laughing and joking about, you know, at certain ages, you have to get certain things done. But it's never too early to get detection. You know, you want to make sure that everything is up and up. So, with that being said, please go get your mammograms, ladies, and I guess it's called mammograms for you as well, fellas. But domestic violence, once again, I'd like to thank the NFL for playing their No More campaign because this is very serious. I mean, in the commercial, they are addressing women, but men as well can be abused. So, please, 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 stop being silent. This is not something to be quiet about. If you are getting beat, slapped around, kicked, whatever, let somebody know. If you really want to get out of the situation, please let somebody know. You can always have somebody help you.
That's right. My buddy Leroy would get slapped in the face every weekend. His girl used to drink. And I said, look, you got to tell somebody. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep coming to the bowling alley with your bust lip. And because your woman, she want to drink coolers on the weekend and couldn't control herself. So, but Leroy ain't want to tell nobody.
She going off on coolers?
Yeah, so now they you know, they ain't together no more. Leroy had no bust lip. So you got to tell somebody something. You understand me? All right? Do that, please. Stop hitting each other, men and women. That's something you can control. Breast cancer, you can go and get your exams and they may be able to help you in a situation like that. That's something you can't control. This one you can control, okay? This one you can control. All right, stop hitting each other. All right, big up to you, Leroy. Look here, check this out. Yesterday was crazy.
Yeah.
It seems to me that Haslett, do he come back out of the bottom? Because I'm telling you right now, he let me. Hey, I didn't see people that come back out of the bottom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the season ain't promised to nobody.
Right. Well,
You understand me?
For him making a crazy, comment on they didn't prepare themselves for the Vikings. He might not be back.
Yeah, well, he better prepare himself to move. that may be some kind of preparation he's making. I'm gonna tell you, man. You know, I don't know what kind of defense they was playing yesterday, but it looked like it was playing none.
Yeah.
Because a whole lot of times it was people wide open, almost like they was playing a scrimmage. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like, is this 7-on-7? What y'all doing?
Right.
You know. And so first it started off. They tried to kill us on the bus.
Right.
Okay. All right. Now we know that already. I mean, you got it. When they get on them buses, they got to know who their drivers are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't get no bus. When I get no bus, hey, how you doing? What's your name, sir? They might nothing. Tell me that. He get smashed up. He get killed. I want to tell. Hey, that was Ed Simmons. And they be like, Ed Simmons, he won't be on no bus.
Right.
I want to know who driving the bus.
Right.
But then they said the police officer made a wrong turn, then swerved back in front of the bus.
Right.
That's what made the bus driver slam on brakes. Then he said his brakes ain't work right. Man, how you drive an NFL team and your brakes up, man? Come on, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't making no excuse for the Redskins. But I'm saying right now, I done
What
been.
they say with the ice on the ground?
Huh?
No,
Yeah, nah. They just said that it was the two buses followed each other.
Yeah.
The police officer made the wrong turn, then turned back in front of the bus.
Yeah.
You know, and but serious, man. I'm talking about something.
We know the story that they said, but
Yeah, right. Exactly.
the real story, we would never know.
Exactly. So that. But like I said, ain't make no excuse. I'm just saying, man. I've been in a car accident before. You get out, man. Your legs still be shaking a little bit.
Yeah, but they said that I think the running back that
South
Shorty, Tough Shorty was talking about last week.
Yeah. Sounds great.
He didn't even play.
Right.
But I think he got injured.
Backspasm. So and nobody, the whole defense ain't playing.
Them backspasms, man. Ooh, you ever had that before?
What?
Defense must have been on the first bus.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now. Or another bus. The defense was there?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't
I think the defense.
I think they stayed in
defense
Dallas.
still at the hotel.
Man,
It was in Texas, wasn't it?
They played an awesome defensive game against the Boy Lovers.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Came back, we were dancing,
Yeah.
toasting, having a good time. They was at practice and everybody, we them boys, hold up. Then they got down to Minnesota and Teddy Bridgewater said, look, I'm gonna have y'all singing that song like a bridge over troubled water.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you something, buddy. He didn't like a rookie yesterday, although he did like a rookie, but after the second half, he wasn't scared no more. So I don't know, man. But anyway, Darryl, you ain't missed two shows. I know you got a lot to say. But really, I know you got a lot to say about.
About
You can start with how you felt about the Dallas game leading into this game because it was some things.
With the Dallas game, the Redskins team played a perfect game.
Okay.
And the game plan worked on both sides of the field, offense and defense. Man, I was proud to be a Redskin last week. Giving the Boy Lovers fits.
Yeah.
And I still am proud to be a Redskin. I'm a fan, man. Till the end. But this week, we scored enough points, man. Really.
Oh, most
On
definitely.
the road, you're supposed to win those games.
Right.
Most definitely. Defensively, I don't know what to tell you, man.
I know what to say.
Well, you tell them what you need to tell them about the defense.
I tell you what. So we got 4 picks, and we need 7 more. And we could have went out there and did what they done. And 3 of the 7 that we need could have been blind. Because hell, wide open if they receiver. But I'm like, man, who checking who? I'm trying to figure out did our corners go to the sideline and drink some Gatorade and then try to come back out?
Okay.
I don't know what happened, but I know you put a little mildly when you say, it was a little crazy, the game was a little crazy, but the way the defense played, but I think it was really stupid coaching and not really preparing yourself for the Vikings.
And that's why we got now our coaching gear today. We're going to be coaching. So we're going to be back after we talk to Scott Dickens in the Wild Corner. Check him out.
I'm Scott Dickens, and this is the Wild Corner. And I like to deal with things that make you go wild. First of all, Jim Haslett is the scariest thing that ever happened after Halloween. What I never understand is, first I'm going to deal with the Seattle game. How is it that we played the Seahawks in the playoffs and you assigned a safety to spy out Russell Wilson and you shut him down, but then when we play the Seahawks this year, you let Russell Wilson run all over the field? First of all, if you're going to be a defense has to be played offensively and aggressively. Now we had this excellent game in which we played against the Dallas Cowboys where you dial up the blitz, confuse a 10-year veteran that got 3 Pro Bowls. But now we're going to come in and play Teddy Bridgewater, a rookie quarterback. Now, I'm going to give you the benefit of that a little bit, but not much. I seen 4 blown coverages in our secondary. But Teddy Bridgewater was so combobulated, he only took advantage of one. What in the world would possess you to come into the second half and stop dialing up the confusion, and you will get his boy all day to have a picnic and tear your defense apart? He had 6 or 7 minutes to throw the ball. Why? I don't get it. Why? Now, this is the thing. When defensive coordinators, because I don't blame the defense, I blame the coordinator, because that was a piss-poor, stupidly cold game. When defensive coordinators show they can confuse a quarterback, like Tony Romo, and then come back refuse to confuse a rookie, it's time to go, baby. It's time for you to get fired. That's just incompetence. And I'm Scott Dickens, and it's the Wild Boy.
All right, so me, you're gonna be leading this thing, but look, welcome back, RG3. Now, RG3 to me, I think played like, they talk about so bad. Right. Should he be back? Should he not be back? I mean, honestly, the only reason why I would have said to let him stay out this week would have been just for the extra rest, but not that he wasn't ready. Yeah. But then when they said they was bringing him back, and why they were bringing him back, I said I agree with that. You wanted to play some live plays, against another team, not just against our team, and practice. And then when he comes back after the bye week, after practicing again with the first string team, you come back and you play another live game, you'll be really back into the groove. Because, in essence, he only played one whole game in a quarter this season. He didn't play no game. I mean, so they kill me critiquing him like he done played 5 or 6 games, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? And then if you combine the games that he didn't play and divide them up between the other 2 quarterbacks, he's still right there with them.
Yeah.
He's still right there with them, man. So I mean, if I wouldn't care if he threw an interception every game until the end of the game, he still wouldn't have as many as Kirk Cousins.
Well, they said Kirk Cousins in 6 games, I believe, over a span of 6 games, has 8 interceptions.
Exactly.
And they said RG3, I believe, in 2 games, said like he had 8.
Now wait a minute, slow down.
No.
Kirk Cousins ain't played no 6 games.
No.
Now you talking about going back to last year, but I'm talking about this year. What? Okay.
In 3 games, he had about 8.
The last 2 games,
Right.
games, you had Colt playing. Okay, now Colt came in the second half and took over for him. Right. In the Titans game.
Yeah. But 2 games, Kirk threw 4 interceptions, right?
Shoot, let me tell you right now.
He threw 4 interceptions.
Roethlisberger got 12 touchdowns in 2 games.
Right.
Okay. So now if you just Kirk Cousins got
9.
9 interceptions in 2 games. Same thing.
9 and 2 or 3.
Yeah, he just thrown to the wrong team. That's all.
But like we was talking on last week too, I think we were just saying about the feelings of Colt McCoy and him starting over RG3 only because he played a great second half in Tennessee, and he played well enough in the Boyd Level Stadium, Monday night prime time. And won that game. And what he had 25 out of 30 completions or something like that.
That's right. He's balling.
200 something yards or whatever, like 299.
So you think that he earned the start?
Yeah, I would say that me personally going into the bye week, even though RG3 was good, and I know how we was debating on him coming back and was he ready, was he wasn't ready, whatever the case may be. All I'm saying is that McCoy earned the right to
be
start.
3rd string. You got to play RG3.
Yeah, you
got to give him game experience.
After the bye,
my opinion, you can't wait till he come back
after the bye
week, because now you start him fresh on the back end of the season. I'd rather see what he got. Then go to the bye week. We can watch tape. We got something on tape. You can say RG3, man. You need to work on this, that, and the other. But if you bring him back against Tampa Bay. Now it's like we back in preseason almost again.
You can see what he's doing though in practice.
Right. But not really, because they ain't gonna bend him.
They ain't gonna hurt him. I'm just talking about his movement, but maybe that's why they thought maybe that's why they thought that he was ready. I mean, I feel like he was ready. He didn't play bad. I'm not saying he played bad at anything. I mean, actually, he played pretty good.
So what grade would you give in just that one game?
On Sunday, I give him a C plus.
What you think?
I would say about a C plus, man. I mean, really, he played a great game, man. I mean, you know, he like I said, the position he was placed in on that 4th down that everybody is strongly critiquing, they would never have been in that position if it wasn't for offsetting penalties.
Right. That 4th down
because,
call.
yeah, that 4th
where
down,
it was holding on.
It was holding
defense and holding on offense.
on Reed going across the middle.
Exactly.
Then we got our offensive line.
Right.
Offensive lineman holding was a Laval.
Yeah.
So now we forced
Right.
to try to make it.
Right.
Look,
Yeah, people say he could have run it, and just that and the other. I mean, whatever, man.
I mean, you know, they critiqued that one, but I say it was bad play calling right before the half. Why would you throw the ball when you know you coming back out at halftime? And you get y'all getting the ball. We getting the ball after the halftime. We already
running game is effective.
We already up 10-0.
Right.
Go in 10-0. You know what I'm saying? Let RG3, keep cool, stay calm, keep his composure, hand the ball off. And get yardage that way. If you had a punt, so what? But I mean, it was like, you throw the ball down in your area right there. That was, to me, that was a bad play call.
What would you think your grade would be just on that one game with RG3?
Well, I'm gonna give him a B minus. Yeah, you had the interception and you had the bad throw at the end of the game. But I'm a grade on the curve. And the reason why I say B minus is because them 2 sacks he got out of was, to me, game changers. Because had he got, 4 sacks yesterday, his mind would have been all messed up. Because he'd have been thinking, oh man, I'm really not where I'm supposed to be. But the fact that he maneuvered his way out of them 2 sacks, to me, he deserved a B minus.
I give him a B. I give him a B, and I give him a B because, again, I always take up for him by saying he can't do everything by himself. Had he been able to go back there and play cornerback and safety, he probably could have won yesterday. You know what I mean, he set the team up to score 26 points yesterday.
Yes.
Which is good enough to win on the road.
Yeah, man. And like you said, you brought up a very important point, and that was that 4th down play, which would have been an automatic first down. But you have when you're a professional, you have to keep your mindset as a professional, and you have to know, man, we can't hold on this particular play. I ain't holding you. I'll fall out in front of you before I hold you, but I'm not gonna hold you because that's gonna hurt us. But anyway, we're gonna go over to Chuck Shorty and ask him how he feels about his rookies this weekend. And we'll be back after he does this segment in the rookie lab.
Hey y'all, Tough Shorty here. Welcome to the Rookies Lab. I gotta tell you about a couple of rookies. They look good, but then they look bad at some points because the coaching staff got them just running around looking crazy. Trent Murphy, man, I got to give it up to you, man. You're playing your heart out. You're doing what you're told. But son, at some point, you got to say, okay, that scheme he giving me right now is not going to work for me. I just got to go after this quarterback and make a play. Rashad Breeland, man, just keep doing what you're doing. From what I seen in Dallas, son, you are a man-to-man corner.
Yeah.
You're not a zone corner, son. I mean, you probably can develop into a zone corner, but right now, you need to stay on their best, well, I can say their best receiver because you boned up what? Dez, 88, the man that think he know what the X mean. He don't know what X mean. He was an X factor in that game. All right, but everyone, y'all know the rookies, they gonna make mistakes, but they gonna do some things to make your head spin and say, wow, he's a rookie. And that's Bashard Breeden, everyone. Thanks for coming into the Rookie Lab. This is the
All right,
Wild.
y'all. Look, let me tell you something, man. Tough Shorty is always on point
Always.
with his rookie lab, and so is my man Scott Dickens
Yep.
with the Wild Corner. I'm saying, you know, I thought about doing something this week, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna let my fellas go ahead and take care of that, you know, because I was hyped last week, and you know, I had to you know, spill my venom. But anyway, so we moved along, man. Redskins lost yesterday,
Yep.
3-6. We was in that situation before.
Tough.
Last season and the season before.
And
Tough loss too.
yeah,
Tough
man,
loss.
yeah, man.
That was a tough loss.
Yeah, man. You know, I mean, because I couldn't wait to hear what the analysts had to say about his play. You know,
And you know what determines a tough loss for me is when the offense does enough to win.
Yeah,
Right.
sure,
And we still lose.
sure.
You know, that means it wasn't a total team effort.
Yeah,
Nah,
I mean, they didn't go up there. They didn't go into Minnesota like they went into the boys level
Yeah.
stadium and
Right.
play together,
That's right.
play a complete game.
That's right.
And just like Scott always say, if you don't play a complete game, you're not gonna win the game.
And staying with that word complete, it would have been complete had the defense done what they're supposed to do, because Robert with the special teams looked pretty good yesterday.
Yeah.
Roberts had some pretty good returns yesterday.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, one of them I think was about to break.
Right.
You know,
Right.
set us up real
Right,
good.
set us up real
Sets
good.
up real good. Deshaun Jackson
Yeah.
is catching the ball on the run.
All he does is make
Fly.
plays.
Come on, man. I mean, you know,
Oh,
you know,
RG3
like-
was sitting in the back on film day and listening to Deshaun Jackson say, "Look, man, just throw the ball out
Yeah,
there."
man.
Yeah.
He sitting back there like, "Yep, that's
Yeah.
all they gotta do is do a Michael Vick."
Yeah.
That's all Vick was
He
doing.
dropped one up there to Garcon. Garcon went right through his hands. I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
"Woo!"
Oh, man. I mean,
You better say nothing the rest of the year,
let me
Garcon.
tell you something. Let me tell you something. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I know exactly what play you're talking about, but I forgot about that. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that nullifies that throw in the ground jump.
Right.
I'm telling you that, Slim. I ain't know if I want to throw you. You dropped when I put it right at him. I'm like, you got that.
That was one of the
Yes,
greatest
that
things. I'm
is.
talking about.
Yeah, but
If he had nets on his arms, it would have been a switch shot. That's how clean that thing went
And
through.
then he fell on his wrist. And that's the one he
Yeah,
fell on his wrist
yeah,
and that
yeah,
broke his
yeah,
wrist.
yeah,
when he
yeah.
rolled.
Well, that was fake.
But you know.
He knew he dropped that joint like,
Yeah, right. Oh yeah.
Come on,
But you know what's funny about
That's boys club stuff, man.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. You know, I know people always probably figure, you know, man, y'all always on RG3 side, man. That's my man.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna defend him until he don't play with us.
I'm
no
gonna tell you
more.
something right now, and I hate to keep cutting you off, man. But I mean,
stop.
evidently I don't hate it.
Don't
Let me
worry
tell you
about
something.
it. We did it last
What I
week.
do not want
Yeah.
to see, because if you think about LeBron James going back home,
Right.
you know RG3 from Texas.
Man, I'm gonna tell you
If he go to Dallas, we ain't gonna ever beat the
If
Cowboys.
he go to that, I mean when he go, he going. I'm
They
gonna tell you,
better.
let me let you know something, Redskin Nation. I'm gonna tell you right now. They ain't treating your man like they're supposed to. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I ain't gonna say who said it, but I'm gonna tell you right now. Somebody real close to him, Phil with it. Get into what I'm talking about now. Try to figure this out. Somebody real close to him said he ain't got nothing to do with that organization. Somebody real close to him. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Romo, this is last year.
Back broken.
Okay. And when
Curtis
they start negotiating the contract, I'm letting you know right now. Players ask all the time to be traded. Do not be surprised if he wants to be traded. And I'm gonna tell you right now.
Jerry Jones, you know,
Listen to me.
he gonna put that change out there.
You hear me? I'm telling you right now.
Well,
All
he
I
calls
will
the
do
change
is
with the change.
I'll be a fan. I'll be a fan of a player.
Right.
But now I'll be surprised. I'm serious. I'll be surprised if he played with us for another what?
4 years.
Now if he I don't see him being a Brady with the Redskins. Now and what I mean by that is I'm talking about as far as consecutive years playing with the team. You know what I mean? You know. I mean.
Depends on the love, man.
Yeah,
You know?
and I hope they have plenty of it. Now, let's check this out. Moving right on over to the Bucks. We're gonna talk about the Bucks and find out what it's gonna take for the Redskins to come off their break and beat the Bucks. Right after we get through seeing what Mika had to say about football 101. You're watching the Wild Show.
I'm Mika and this is Football 101. So today I want to help the ladies and gentlemen understand a challenge. Now, yesterday you saw Coach Gruden throw the challenge flag on the interception that David Aronson had. According to the NFL rulebook and policy, the coach is allowed to throw his challenge flag anytime before the 2-minute warning of each half. Now, I was a little upset because I didn't think he needed to throw the challenge flag. I looked at the game and the people over top of the refs call into and help the analysts understand what's going on in the game. And basically they all said that didn't need to be challenged. It was a clear interception. He had possession of the ball before he went out of bounds. So right now, the coach is 0-6, 0-7 in challenges. Now, I'm not going to say he shouldn't throw any more, but I will say that we have to pick and choose our battles, because it seems as though nobody is getting overruled when they throw their challenge flag. So, like I said before, challenge flag can be thrown anytime before the 2-minute warning before each half to challenge a play that you think should be overruled. I'm Mika, and that's Football 101.
All right, y'all. Meek, that was pretty cool. Because first of all, that's a very important part of the game. Challenges are very important in the game.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
So that was cool, ladies. I hope y'all learned something, and men too, because y'all think like y'all know everything. And I don't think like myself. I'm just a fan. You understand me? I'm just a fan.
That's it.
But anyway, you said you want to speak on Teddy Bridgewater. I mean, what are your feelings on Teddy Bridgewater?
Well, they made him look really good yesterday. I mean,
The
defense.
The defense, okay.
Because if they would have played an ounce of the defense that they played in Dallas, with the offense playing the way that they played, there's no way they could have scored 29 points yesterday. It's just no way. So, we had our group text message going on during the game, and it was funny to me that Scott mentioned that he had enough time to eat a hot dog, drink a soda, get some candy, but
And use the bathroom.
yeah, I mean,
And belch.
But still was scared enough to overthrow 2 wide open receivers.
yeah, but in saying all that, he had all that time to do everything but the crip walk, the moon walk. I mean,
Yeah.
he had so much time to look and go. I mean, they did critique him on that one play. He only needed 2 yards and he ended up throwing the ball.
Right.
But still, the fact that he had that much
A
time
rookie.
to sit
A rookie.
and look down the field to see who I want to throw it to.
Right.
Why?
I think one time he looked in the stands and then looked back on the field.
Wait, that's his mother.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
That's how
Watch
much time
this.
he had. I said, man, are you serious?
Because normally his mother's up there like Florence off the Jefferson.
But all jokes aside-
The times.
the good time, man. Because they put the camera on his mother, had the mother,
Yeah.
I don't know if she was mic'd up or what. I mean, it was crushing Teddy. And she was like, oh.
She said, damn.
It was crushing him, you understand me? And yesterday, he looked like he was, just
Like a black Tom Brady.
But he's a first rounder, man. And even though he's a rookie, you cannot give a rookie first round draft pick that kind of time, man. Well, he carved him up,
Yeah,
man.
man, that's
So
right,
I mean,
that's
and they tried to blitz him, but the blitz is one thing. The rush is another thing to complete that rush, you know. And they didn't complete it.
They tried, I mean, he looked almost like
I think the completion must be
one of RG3.
the word of the day.
When he was a rookie.
Say it again.
That's how he looked. He looked like one of RG3 game RG3 was a rookie. He played like that. You know?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I ain't giving that much credit. I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying this though. That was our defense fault.
Yeah.
You understand me? That was our defense fault. For real. Now, what I do want to know is, who is for real? What I mean by that is, on our team right now, it's do or die now. I'm talking about you really can't afford to lose no more games.
Right, we're going to war.
I had to do them sports junkies, man. Y'all be tripping. You know what I mean? I'm serious. Everything on Channel 5 except Allison Seymour is getting on my nerves. You understand what I'm saying right now? I mean, a couple more y'all, but Allison, you alright with it. Y'all tripping. Y'all crazy.
They 3-6. I hope that after this game they had I know sometimes they had an all teams meeting.
Yeah.
Without the coaches and stuff like that, and they talk whatever. But nobody really arguing back and forth. But just say, hey man, look, defense we got to step up. Somebody on defense got to be a leader. You got to be a leader.
Who is the leader on defense?
I don't know. Who is
Supposed
the
to be
leader?
Keenan Robinson.
Wow.
Barry Riley.
Well, I mean, you saying that because they're linebackers?
No, it's just
signal call.
Yeah.
I mean, the captain.
D'Angelo Hall.
But a locker room leader like my man that retired last year, London Fletcher, man. I mean, see, you this is the time when you need players like that.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna find out who's for real,
Right.
because this is crunch time. You got your bye week coming up. Okay. You actually get to be off. You know what I mean? So these guys get to
go hang out with his wife.
Yeah, and clear their mind a little bit. You know what I mean? You're gonna forget about football. You clear your mind. You're gonna come back the week before and practice, and then that weekend you'll play the Buccaneers. And the Buccaneers, they want to win more than one game. I'm saying there's no NFL team that go out there and want to lose.
Right.
You understand me? Now the Raiders ain't won a game. That's who ain't won a game.
Okay.
They ain't won that a game.
Yeah.
But my thing is though, every week they're trying to win a game.
They smoke a lot of weed in Oakland though, So.
They almost tried to come back on Seattle.
Yes, they
Seattle thought they was gonna beat them, and they fought.
Yeah, that's right. For hard, man. So we got RG3 is back. Our defense still look whack, and the line ain't doing nothing.
Offensive line.
And the offensive line they ain't doing nothing. Defensive line is they give me 80%. I want to see 99.9% of the game, man.
I want to see 100.
But when they I want to see 100% of everybody together. But now, so hopefully when they come back after this bye week, they should smash. That is beat the Buccaneers. They're playing at home. They're playing at FedEx Stadium. They need to smash the Buccaneers.
You need to send a message.
Send a message, and just show them. I'm talking about when I say them, I'm talking about the NFL. Show the rest of the NFL. Okay, man, we doing the same thing we did his first year. He was here. We going on a 7-run game attack. You know what I mean? So now, with that being said, what do you think is going to take to beat the Buccaneers on this last?
It's going to take the defensive coordinator to come with a game plan. Because the offense showed us on Sunday that they can score at will when they want to. But we need to. I mean, we can't have that seesaw type of game, especially with a team that don't even supposed to be seesawing with.
And just to interject what you just said, on wheel, excuse me for getting in your face like that, but on wheel meaning, see, because they said the Vikings had a pretty decent defense. So it wasn't like, the Vikings 3-5, but their defense still ranked up there.
Right.
So, and the Redskins played a great game against their defense.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked Darryl. So what you think we had to do with the Buccaneers? And also I was going to ask you what your prediction is. We'll come back and say.
Yeah, what they're gonna have to do is play a complete game on both sides of the ball. They've been consistent in their inconsistency. What they need to do, man, is they can't play around with Tampa Bay.
Nah.
They gotta beat them. They gotta beat them respectively. You know what I'm saying? They gotta send a message. If the defense, this to me, this make or break for Hans here.
Yeah.
If he blow this right here, man, I mean, you got a bye week. You know, I want to hit a short week and all that, but you know, we played on Monday night. You know, I had a chance to put together a game. How do you not have a chance to put together a game plan for a professional? I mean, this is your job,
That's
man.
it. That's right.
You know, so
That's right.
they got to bring it, man.
Yeah.
Plain and simple, they got to bring it.
What you think?
I've been thinking about this, and what I want to see is, I want to see the defense play like it's not a pickup game. I want to see them play like it's not flag football. I want man on man, blitzing every second you get. I want the defense to play as hard as they can to where they seriously look at the Washington Redskins and say, is this even the same team? Because to play one game like it's the last game of the season and you about to win the Super Bowl, and then come back and play like, oh, you know, we was just playing around. Who does that? That is how you lose games and you lose your job. Because I don't mean to cut you off, but
I ain't saying that.
but just like Uncle Durrell said, play on both sides of the ball. I can't put up 30 points and you allow them to put up 30 points too. That's just, you don't play games like that. I mean, you can, but that's not what I want to see. And if I was the coach, I would say, you know what? You came off this bye week. I want y'all to go out there and show me what y'all can do. Show me why I drafted you.
Well, I'm just gonna say this. Go ahead.
Let me say this before you close it up. I want them to play like they playing Dallas every week.
Yeah.
Here on out.
You stole my thunder. I would say they had their chance.
Yeah.
You already showed the world
Yeah.
that y'all would be for real. That you could play a somewhat complete game.
Exactly.
And then you turn around and you lost to the Minnesota Vikings.
And-
Let them know. Oh, y'all ain't for real. Y'all messed around and got up like a human being can. You get excited, you get pumped up,
Right.
you get pumped up, beat the Dallas Cowboys,
Right.
came back, and I'm still going on the defense.
Right.
Man, the offense came out and they did what they needed to do.
Right.
They played, they scored enough points to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying my defense can't give the other team as many points or more points than we've given them.
No.
So, but anyway, so your predictions on what you think the score will be.
They playing at home, and we got a man back. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna say 24-13.
24-13. Yeah.
Well, Tampa Bay, man, their offense ranked what, I believe 28. You know, so or whatever it is, it ain't what ours is. You know, so
It's at the bottom.
yeah, we should not lose to them, man. You know, the fans need you guys to play like NFL professionals, guys. You know, I mean, come on, man. You know, I'm expecting for them to win. I'm expecting for the score to be at least 28. I'm gonna give Tampa Bay 7. 28-7. I'll be happy. 28-7.
Well, considering that Tampa Bay defense give up the most points, it seems like, in the NFL, and I've seen what our offense is capable of with RG3 back, I want y'all to beat them like y'all beat Jacksonville. So in my case, I want the score to be 45-10.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna bring Scott and Tough Shorty back up in this to get their predictions. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm looking for the Redskins to score. They scored 26 points on the Minnesota Vikings defense that's supposed to be one of the top ranked defense. And I'm like you, Mick. I want to see a 45 points game because I be there on the home games, and I know how vicious the fans can be. This is going to be RG3's quote unquote homecoming back, welcome back game. I want to see how they welcome him when he comes in the stands, or I should say the stands welcome him when he comes onto the field.
Right.
I say 45, and I'm gonna give them a touchdown and a field goal because after they score a late touchdown in the fourth quarter, they made a difference. They scored 45 points. So where's Scott and Tough Shorty? What is
And what's the thing we always say about why RG3 got to win? Because winning fixes everything.
Yep.
That's right.
With 2012,
That's
Rednecks had
That's right.
number 10 jerseys.
That's right.
You know,
Exactly. That's right.
I mean,
Exactly.
everybody had
Here they
RG3.
go. Here they go.
You know.
Come on in
So,
real quick, fella,
yeah.
and give y'all predictions for the game. Y'all know Scott. Y'all just saw him a minute ago. Scott, what you think about this prediction? Your prediction on the Bucks game.
I think the score gonna be 28-13, even though Rika got a valid point. It should be a beat like Jacksonville. But the scariest thing in the world to me is Jim Haslett. He like that little child. He like, what you do that for? He just looking at you with that blank stare and say, I don't know.
Exactly.
But I can't figure him out logically. 28-13, that's my prediction.
2013. Tough Shorty.
Win.
I know that. That's how I'm telling you right now. That's how I feel. But I'm telling you right now though. But my thing is though, I know they can score some points. I know the offense can get with rules. But
He said,
when you win, okay. I know
that's
that.
right. We should have all sung that.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I love that. I love that.
You want
I
some
love that.
digits, I give you this. 17-10.
Okay, skate 17-10. Wow.
It's a low scoring game.
Okay. Well, with that being said, go ahead and close it out, man, because I'm telling you, man, I'm ready to go my bye week.
Alright guys, so each and every week, you know, I share with you how you can get in touch with us. Like and share our fan page on Facebook while the Washington's on the Washington Redskins. And then also make sure you go ahead and follow us on Twitter _WOW1932. And then hit us up on Instagram because you know we show you little sneak peeks and video clips and everything from the show or from this week. That's Washington's on Washington. And then also make sure you click the subscribe button on YouTube. You guys are so faithful in doing that. I need you to keep doing that each and every week. Washington's on Washington. And then if you have any comments, feedback, questions, or ideas, hit us up in our inbox at washingtonsonwashington@gmail.com.
And remember, we're not going to really be taking a bye week. We'll be showing some best ofs or some clips where Tough Shorty might be doing something, or Scott Diggins might be doing something, or we might take some shots from the game and put them up. You know, some of the footage that we have throughout the years of doing the Wild Show. So stay tuned for that also on the week of the bye week. But Tough Shorty.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching the Wild Show. The Washington's on the Washington Redskins. I am Tough Shorty, aka the Wild Man. See you next.
And remember, y'all, that HTTR never means hater, but it does mean
Hail to the Redskins!
peace, and thank you for watching the Wild Show.
Hey.
My son works